Alright, so I'm going with this right here. It says this stuff here is pre-pasteurized, ready to go right out of the bag. Lighter, fluffier than most manure substrates. Says this should be good to go, ready to rock. So this is my mycelium block. It's sporulated, as you can see here. My hand is sanitary. I just sprayed it with alcohol and everything, so don't be like, oh, you're not wearing a glove. It's fine. I'm clean. That's the only reason I pre-prepped for this, don't worry. And this is my mycelium here. This block is pretty healthy. It got too dry, so I was re-soaking it. It's a good block. It's just 17 gallons here. I'm gonna turn this tiny little block into this. So I sprayed it down with 70% ice purple alcohol, got everything nice and sanitary. Hit this bowl right here a little bit. I got my paper towel right here. It's clean paper towel. All right, so right now, I just cut my bag open, put my substrate, my manure, whatever in here. Gotta break all this up and put my block, my mycelium block here. I'm gonna go ahead and go through this, smash everything up real good, and make sure it's nice and fine. Make sure there's not any chunks or anything in it. And I'm gonna break this mycelium block up in it. I'll be right back. Okay, I just broke all this up, fluffed it all around, got it nice and light. I'm glad I didn't get anything thicker than this. Glad I didn't go with the cow manure based substrate. Even though it does have cow manure in it, it is a black cow product. This does not have nearly as much, and it's not going to be nearly as dense and hard for my mycelium block here to adapt and grow to. See, because this here, I'm about to break this all up in here. How it's all bruised up. There's no contamination on this block. So I'm going to break it up in this tub, mix it all together, and then hopefully we'll see how this goes. So you can see the comparison to the grow that I'm expanding to. So this is what the inside of the block look like. After you break it again, it just breaks up just like this. Some good little mycelium chunks falling off already. I'm about to just smash this up and I'll show you when I'm done. Alright, so I broke that block up and I kind of broadcasted it all across the whole top. Wish my phone camera was a little better so you could see what I'm dealing with here. So instead of that one little block, I'm about to grow in this whole tub. And what I'm going to do is, I'm about to break up all the little chunks that I find like this. You know, you gotta just roll them in your hand. Can't hurt nothing, you know. And then afterwards, I'm just gonna mix it all together like this. Start tilling it all up. Get this stuff nice and blend it all through the whole thing, top to bottom. And that creates more inoculation points and is gonna make this spawn a lot faster. And with this being already ready to grow mycelium, you don't have to wait for all those spores to spawn. And hopefully, any spores that are in here, like I said, should germinate due to this wet soil here. So let me finish tilling this and I'll show you in a sec. All right, now what I'm doing is I'm gonna go across the top and poke any little big mycelium chunks that are right here. I'm just gonna kind of poke them in, kind of just like that there, tuck them in there, just like this. This here is a pretty big chunk. Just kind of, you gotta break it up anymore. Just kind of cover it and ruffle it around. Push it down in there, but you don't want it packed tight. You don't want this packed tight. You want it kind of tossed and loose as you can get it. It's gonna kind of want to pack itself down, so don't try to loosen it too much. You may have to come and break this up and shake it around one more time when it starts colonizing, but whatever. I'm gonna put the lid on it and we'll see how this goes.